Good morning, team, and welcome to our last long run, well, weekly vlog. So it's a bit of a sad day, really. I feel a little bit like, because it's like 7 degrees outside. I've got this fleecy thing on. And when I got up, it was dark, and it just sort of signals the end of summer training, the end of summer. Well, yeah, I'm like almost a bit depressed. So this is our last long run before the Berlin Marathon. If you didn't know, and if you're new here for the first time, don't forget to subscribe, because we're trying to get to 22 million subscribers. But yes, I'm training, or I've got now, the Berlin Marathon in 2 weeks' time, and then I'm going to be doing the Yorkshire Marathon, but I'm kind of tapering off for the Berlin Marathon, and then we'll figure the Yorkshire bit out, well, later. So today we're going to try and do our last long run. When I say we, I've got Ben meeting me over there. He's training for a sub 3 hour marathon at the Berlin Marathon. He's looking to do a BQ. So we'll find out how Ben's getting on, and I'll sort of, we'll have a bit of a chat really, how training's on, because it's not been great the last week and a bit. To be perfectly honest with you, I'm not that confident, and that is something that I'm going to discuss today, because my confidence is almost at an all-time low, but it's not very high. But yeah, so we'll have a chat about that. We'll have a chat about life, where we are in terms of training, in terms of how we feel this block's gone, all that sort of stuff. And then we'll wrap it all up and get this last long run done. So you're up to speed. That's where we're at this week. And I think, the best thing to do now is head over to Hertford. Head over to Hartham Common in Hertford, in Hertfordshire. A lot of Hertford. So, but yes, let's head over there, get this show on the road. And I'll catch up with you guys when we're out and about on our last long run.
Check this view out. Look at that. Not too shabby, is it? Oh, we started cold, didn't we, Benny boy?
Oh my god, yeah.
It was so cold.
Sweating now.
Yeah, no.
Should I put the vest on?
Right, so to actually gear, Glycerin Max. He's got Boston 12s. And then I've got 40 Runs Brooks Tech t-shirt, Say Sky shorts. We're using Kendall gels, I am. Use code 40 Runs over there. What else do we need to know? Sun glasses, shoe socks. Again, use the code 4050, get some money off of them. I think that's it, isn't it, Ben? In terms of gear. Yeah. So yes, we're back out here, people, for our last long run. So yeah, I think in terms of, we were talking about this a minute ago. The last week, my run's been terrible. But Hayden sort of corrected me, and then he's just done the same. So like this week will be 32 miles, including this run, but it's you're in the first week of taper really. But I think because last week mileage was, I think it was 40, you kind of start thinking, oh, I ain't done enough. It's just paranoia, isn't it?
Yep.
And it's so hard because, don't get me wrong, I had a lot on this week, so I had to take 3 days off, which is why I lost some of the mileage. But I don't know, it's just, I think with that lack of confidence at the moment in races, we did well at Great North Run. We ran 1:48 and felt all right at the end of it, and we cocked about a lot. Make sure you check the video out. But yeah, I don't know, just really lacking confidence at the moment.
You've been hitting?
Yeah.
So like, I've consistently hit pretty much every block.
Yeah.
Apart from my back off weeks.
Yeah.
Over 50 miles. So last week I did 45.
Yeah.
And in my head I was like, oh, that doesn't feel
good,
right?
Yeah.
Like,
runner.
and it was an easy week as well, I think, after Big Half.
Yeah.
So this week I'd looked, and actually I had to correct myself as well, because I took a run out, because I was like, I don't want to run more than I did last week. I want to start
coming back,
bringing it back. Yeah.
Yeah, that is the thing, right? It's like we have done 50-mile weeks over. Well, put Ben to one side. Just been doing like 70-mile weeks, but we've done 50-mile weeks. A couple of them. We've done, oh, God knows how many 20 milers, 21 milers, 18 milers, which we've crushed. Yeah. We did a 20-mile race, crushed it. It's like when you stop and add it all up, we've done a lot. Yeah. I don't feel, I think the issue is, Ben, because I know my fitness is not where I want it to be, because of the 6 weeks out. So, like 8-minute miles, like goal pace, is, you know, at 30 miles, it's tough. It's starting to get tough, which is a worry when that's your sort of target pace for the marathon. But that said, I have to go back and go, yeah, but you had 6 weeks out.
Just about to say, that's the important thing. Look at where you are.
Yeah, compared to
you
on
know,
crutches.
Yeah, when we went, what was it, South End Park Run?
Yeah.
For Kimmy's.
Yeah.
And you were just hobbling round, and we were chatting on that one.
Yeah.
And you were like, I can only build up 50% each week, and we were like, oh, you might be able to do a long run now.
Yeah, no, it's true. It is true. Yeah, I don't think I appreciate how far I've come.
I mean, you haven't given yourself the permission to.
My neck cap hat.
Yeah, after your injury, I don't think, as much as you couldn't run, you never readjust. I don't think you fully readjusted your plan and reconciled that in your head.
No.
So
I've got one speed, which is 8-minute miles, and if I'm not doing that, I've got the ump. Because, well, the thing is, and I think this probably resonates with anyone coming back from injury, when you're used to running times, like a certain time, like so 10k down towards 42 minutes comfortably, you know, well under 140 and a half comfortably, you know, all that sort of stuff, and then I'm struggling to run 8-minute miles 145 and a half at the moment mentally. It's like, what's going on here? It's a real head fuck, to be honest. It really is, because it's not right. But then that's why I'm not focused on Berlin or Yorkshire. Focus is Chicago, baby. So look, Berlin for me will be what it'll be, but for Ben, you're going for it, aren't you?
I am, yep. So I'm going to go out for 2:55 to give me some wiggle room.
Yeah.
It's one of those. I've only got an A and B race, which I know is bad. Well,
that's not bad. You got to go for it.
Yeah.
It's just, you own it. You got to go for it. Own it.
So like my A is sub 3.
Yeah.
Anything under sub 3.
Yeah.
Will be A.
Yeah.
And then my B race is my Boston time.
Yeah, which is.
But for comfortably under it. So.
What's Boston time?
3:10.
Yeah.
But given we don't know what this year's is going to be, but last year's was like 5.5 under it.
Yeah.
So I'm going 3:04 will be
Boston.
Yeah.
Which is good. I mean, he's got good goals, but you've got, again, talk about giving each other credit. You've run under 40 minutes in the 10k, right? Strong 5k. What was it you did the other night?
1923.
1923. You've done a 129, 127, was it?
127, 25.
127 and a half. Everything is aligned, bruv. I mean, what it'll be on race day is what it'll be.
That's it.
Nothing you can do about it. But training-wise, you've nailed it, haven't you?
Yeah. Like I literally cannot be happier with this training block.
Yeah.
I think.
Is it because you run with me the whole way?
Yeah.
Apart from the fast
in front of you.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, and you know, I think I've had the paranoia.
Yeah.
Probably week 9, week 10 when I picked up a little calf niggle.
Yeah, yeah.
And I had to back out.
Yeah, yeah.
Of a couple of weeks.
Yeah, yeah.
But actually, that probably did me good.
Yeah.
And I think it helped me listen to my body. That where I picked another one up 2 weeks later, I think most of that was mental.
Yeah.
So I had a day off.
Yeah.
Stretched, and it was fine the next day. So.
He has learned. All right, he's been getting the bollocking the whole way, but he has learned. And I mean, this tip for all of you: if you're pushing it in a block, really listen to your body, because if you're just going through the motions, and it's not blasé, but let's just say you're getting out there training, whatever. But if you've got a specific goal, you're dialed in, you're really hitting it hard, you know, 70-mile weeks, whatever. It's all relative, yeah. But that's when you need to listen to your body, because those days where your body is ruined, you got a twinge, you don't push. You know, you got to back off. You got to listen, because you got to go hard on the other one. So, some good advice there. Some really good advice. So let's talk about what's coming next. Right, so obviously I've got Yorkshire. he's got Chicago and New York. Legend. And then basically after Yorkshire, he does New York, we're dialing it down, have a month off.
Yep.
And then we pick up Paris training, middle of December.
Yep.
Or whenever, basically, he feels ready. Pick that up because we're running Paris, London next year, but we're running for fun. Although they're never fun, but you know what I mean. But it's a sort of block to build on this block for the Chicago block, because that's when basically I'm trying, or will try, to run a time. So that's where we're sort of heading now. Yeah, we've got a marathon to run, or 2 or 3, but basically we're sort of already now moving on onto the next phase. And it's important for me to build on this block and just to be thankful, I think, that I'm back out here. And Ben, whatever happens, bruv, all you can do is take confidence from this block.
Yeah.
And that's it, because your times have shown it, you're in the right place, don't cock up your taper, and you'll be just fine. So there we go, people, that's it. We got to get this last long run done. We'll see you next week at the Vitality 10K, and then we're going to be in Berlin. I know, it's mad, isn't it? Let us know in the comments what time you reckon Ben will run. Go down there.
I don't know if that's fair.
That is fair. Right guys, we'll see you next week. We're going to get this done, and that's it. See you later. Say bye boys.
Bye boys.
Laters.